sunshines. Good morning, fuckers. Back on the trail, man. Shit. Well, I'm glad I stopped somewhat early yesterday because the legs seem to have finally recovered. I was going through some shit yesterday afternoon. My top of my right calf was strained to fuck. The last couple miles getting here, I was like limping and shit, but I don't know. I haven't really walked today yet, but it seems a little tight, but not too bad. But nice camp spot last night. I actually camped up here on a ski hill, Palisade something or other. It was nice showing up here yesterday because there was a nice breeze, kept the mosquitoes at bay. Can't say the same this morning. They're out in full force, but the sun is shining, and should be a great day, man. Feels good. So I camped about 12.5 miles from Donner Pass, Highway 40. I'm gonna hitch into Truckee this morning because, like I mentioned yesterday, I have to pick up a box at the post office. I'm gonna try to charge my shit a little bit, maybe get a good meal. Possibly upload a couple videos, and then I'm going to try to get right back to the trail this evening. There's a bunch of camping right at Donner Pass, I guess, so it's not an issue getting back early. But I want to get in there, get my box, and then probably bounce some food ahead. And it's only a couple days hike, 2 or 3 days hike, I think, into Sierra City from there, so not a big deal. I've only been on trail for, this is what, day number 2 or 3, so I'm not going to stay another night in a hotel just so I can push it on for another couple days. So that's the plan. I thought it was gonna be a lot colder last night up here on the ski hill, but it was actually quite warm. Didn't even use my quilt last night, but body seems to have recovered somewhat. We'll see once we get walking here. I do have to go up, over, and down Donner Pass, so that's really the only climb of the day. Shouldn't be too bad, but we should be rolling around the highway around lunchtime, I would assume, as long as my body cooperates. And we'll get into Truckee, get a good meal, and then we'll get back on the trail this evening, man. It should be a great fucking day.
What's up, mofos? Here at the Truckee post office. Took literally one car to get a hitch from Donner Pass. Really fucking easy. No more than the time I stuck my thumb in the air, I had a fucking ride. So thank you to Russ who drove me into town. Took me around. I said, where's a good place to eat? He told me to Burger Me. So I got myself a nice burger and a milkshake. Charged my shit for a little bit. But I had a box shipped here to the post office in Truckee, so that's why I had to come into town. I'm gonna get back on trail this afternoon, but I have to go through this food. So Nate Rogers, he sent me a box early up the trail. He asked if he could send another one, so I told him to send one here to Truckee. That's massive and heavy as shit. And then Amelia and Stephanie, who sent me a box early on the trail, they asked me if I need anything else. I said I could always use chawing tobacco. Well, it turns out they sent way more than chawing tobacco. From Donner Pass, where I got off of the trail, is literally a 1.5-day walk to Sierra City, where I have another box of food. So this shit is getting shipped up to the trail. I'm gonna cherry pick a few snacks for that to give me the next 1.5 days up to Sierra City, and the rest I'm going right back into the post office and shipping this stuff farther up in NorCal. So the main thing is candy bars and chawing tobacco. So let's see what we got here, Mom. All right, this first box here is from Amelia and Stephanie. Amelia wrote me a note here, so she wants me to read this on camera for you. For Jeff, hi, this is Amelia, and I hope you have a good time hiking, and I hope you like the presents, and please read this on camera, thank you. And she drew me a little picture of the cat there. Amelia, thank you so much for the letter, that was awesome. This is from Stephanie and Amelia. Hey Jeff, we hope you enjoy your snacks and having a good hike. Amelia gets excited seeing you unboxing and enjoys your videos. She also likes filming our adventures. And then they have a YouTube channel, 2.gingers.adventures on YouTube. Check out their channel. Amelia is just adorable. So thank you very much for the letter. They sent me a whole resupply here. I can't take all this stuff, but what I did ask for was nicotine, chawing tobacco. So she sent me a few cans of that, a bunch of ramen. Looks like there's some electrolytes in here, all kinds of shit. So I'm gonna take some tobacco out of here to get me up to Sierra City, and I'm gonna ship that box farther up to NorCal. But let's get in this other box and see what Nate sent me. Most of this is getting shipped up as well, so let's just take a look real quick and see what you got, man. All right, Nate, this box is loaded to the gills as well. I mean, all the normal shit: peanut butter, Sour Patch Kids, protein balls, tortillas, got some trail mix. I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys, you're insane. But Nate did send me a little note in here in the Ziploc, so let's take a look what you got here, Mom. Well, I'll show you this in a minute, but this is pretty awesome. Hey Jeff, just a small thank you for all the effort that you put into each and every video. Thanks for doing what you do and including us in your journey. Sorry to be such a pest with the resupply boxes, just like my ducks in a row. Included as a small keepsake for you, hope you don't mind, but hijacked a pic of Roscoe P. Waggletails off your Instagram and had a keychain made for you. We'll cut it short as I'm sure you're busy, mofo, and have shit to get done before getting back at it. If you need anything along the way, just give a shout and I'll do what I can. Again, thanks for the vids and all your efforts, Nate Rogers. So this is pretty fucking amazing right here that Nate did for me. Let's see if I can get this on camera for you. I will definitely rock this on my pack. That is pretty spectacular. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that on camera, but it is a picture of Roscoe P. Waggletails, and then has his initials on the back, a little keychain there. That is fucking awesome. As many of you know, I'm rocking Roscoe's collar on my pack. This, fuck. I got Roscoe's collar on my pack this year, but this will go on as well, and I'll carry this to Canada with me. Thanks, Nate, appreciate it. Shit's pretty good, man. I've never had this brand before. Pinnacle Foods, that is Missoula, Montana. Hell yeah. I'm always about ready to support Montana businesses. Good shit, man. Today was a pretty good day. Camped up here about 2 miles up the mountain from Donner Pass. Nobody camped around me, and I got a hell of a view here. Should be a good night. More importantly, I hauled myself a Diet Coke out of town. Hell yeah. Getting over Donner this morning was harder than I thought. I mean, it wasn't terrible until I got top of the ski hill. There's some patches of snow up there, which I didn't film. But I had to go around it, so basically straight up the fucking ski mountain, which was a pain in the ass, and kind of skirt around the snow patch. Turned out to be harder than I thought. Plus my fucking hamstring is bothering me, so that was kind of shitty. But got into Truckee, real easy hitch. Got me a burger, a milkshake, Starbucks, and then easy hitch back out to the trail. So, yeah, today was a good day. Right now I'm sitting about 40 miles from Sierra City. It's one of those towns you just walk right in. But I have a subscriber there in Sierra City. She said she's willing to come pick me up on her ATV. I guess she has. So I'll probably show up there in a couple days, most likely. She said I could camp on her back deck because Sierra City's not a big town. I didn't go in there last time, but from my understanding, it's not a big town. But she said I can sleep on her deck. But there's a Red Moose Lodge. She's going to try to call the owner. They're closed today, but she's going to try to call them tomorrow and book a room for me. So that'll be nice. But tonight I'm gonna enjoy me a new brand of backpacker meal and enjoy my Diet Coke, which is kind of lukewarm right now, but that's not gonna stop me from enjoying the hell out of it. I'm gonna enjoy this. We'll holler at you fuckers in the morning, man.